Welcome to our program today. If you're just joining us, we are all the way in Asia today, a country called India. And right now we have Ahmad and Rubal, and there are two kids joining us, helping us learn a little bit about that culture. India, the Indus Valley civilization, one of the world's oldest, flourished during the 3rd and 2nd millennia BC and extended into northwestern India. Years of non-violent resistance to British rule eventually resulted in India's independence, which was granted in 1947. With a population of over 1.2 billion people, it is located in southern Asia, bordering the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal between Burma and Pakistan. The climate varies from tropical monsoon in the south and temperate in the north. The terrain is that of upland plains in the south, deserts in the west, and the Himalayas in the north. English enjoys the status of subsidiary official language but is the most important language for national, political, and commercial communication. Hindi is the most widely spoken language. Thank you so much for coming, you guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
And right now, we'll just get it out of the way. The young guy is 2 years old. So if he walks around, that's fine, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you came to Canada.
Well, it's just that I was working in software,
Yeah.
and I heard there were so many opportunities in Canada, and just applied for immigration. It just
Yeah.
came through, and we came here. That's how
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
And the idea was just really get a good job here
Uh-huh.
and to get into the right infrastructure here
Yes.
for the technology.
Uh-huh.
And it all went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your kids, were they born in Canada?
My daughter was born in USA.
Okay.
And the little one, he was born here.
I think he's just
Yeah.
about to leave us right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll find his own way.
Yeah, he'll find his own way. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about families. Here in Canada, families are usually on the smaller side, just like you guys, 2 kids, and you're like, okay, I think we're done. Or maybe some will go to 3 and 4, but how are families like in India? Are they smaller families or are they bigger families?
Nowadays, families are going small,
Okay.
but before that, we had a big families
Yeah.
in India. Yeah.
So if you had like your family and you had your parents and your parents were aging, how do they do it in India? Do you have senior homes like they have in North America, or what type of system is there for that?
Yeah. Normally, kids stay with them, and
So you would stay with your parents?
yes.
So if you would stay, like your parents would come and his parents would come?
Normally, it's like when we are getting married, like
Yeah.
husband's parents will stay with him.
Uh-huh.
So my parents stay with my brother.
Oh,
This is a trend, but these days going
Things are
changing.
changing, yeah.
Like they don't bother. Like if they are staying with their daughters too.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
But usually it would be your parents would stay with the son.
That's true. So that has been traditionally
Yeah.
from years and years ago.
Okay, that's awesome. So how about the extended family then? So if you guys get married and you have kids, how would your extended family, so your brothers, your sisters, your brothers and sisters, and then your parents, like what type of influence do they have on raising your kids?
It's in our culture, most of it is like the families are joint families, kind of. They
Uh-huh.
try to stay in touch with each other,
Uh-huh.
stay pretty close to each other. So brothers, sisters, all they try to stay close.
Yeah.
Even in my family, my dads were like 4 brothers and 4 sisters. All 4 brothers whom were pretty close to each other. We
Yeah.
were grown up like we were total 9 cousins.
Oh,
We were used to
wow.
play together with each other. Yeah, it was fun.
So when you have a
Yeah.
party, it's a big party.
Big
Yeah.
party, honestly. And we were never sure. I mean, we never really realized that we need a friend because we
You
were,
had it all, like
Yeah.
all your family was your friend.
we had our own
Yeah.
team to play the games. Make a cricket team, hockey team, kind of. We
You
were,
can make a hockey team out of your family.
that is true. So yeah,
That
families
is so fun.
families stay together
Mhm.
and they stay joint, kind of, and so that's how it works pretty well over there. That all
Yeah.
are happy.
Yeah.
They try to help each other in the situations, ups and downs are in their lives, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
being close to each other is always helpful.
Well, we are still coming back. We still have games, we have food, and we're going to be talking about weddings as they are done in India. So don't go away. If you're just joining us on Home is Here, thank you so much for tuning in. We have Amar and Ruba from India trying to tell us a little bit about India. I hope I said your names right, but if I didn't, please forgive me.
You're pretty much right. That's good.
Okay, so in each and every culture, there are things that you must do and there are things that you just don't do. So tell us a little bit about those.
So in our culture, we call elders not by their names.
Okay.
We always use a specific word G, like it's a father. If it's father, say Papa Ji,
Papa Ji,
Mama
yeah.
Ji. So
Okay.
this is good when we use these ones.
Okay. And
same
so
will
would you call his parents that as well as your
Yes.
parents?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and that it works both ways.
That is
Yes.
true. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so what about just any elder? Let's say you were on a bus and you found an elderly person and you're gonna say hi. How would you?
Well, uncle is a pretty common name. You
Okay.
can call any elder person
Uncle.
male as uncle
Okay.
and lady as auntie. So uncle, auntie is like you can
Yeah.
make a relation with
You can
anybody.
make them
Yes.
neighbors,
So
everything.
That is
Yeah.
true, yeah. So that is how we don't simply call, even if we know the name, don't call them. Don't call them as Mr. or Mrs. kind of.
Okay.
Try to say as with the G, Uncle G
G,
or
yeah.
Auntie
Yeah.
G.
Okay.
That's one thing good as to respect elders.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is awesome. And so how about if I came to India, like what would be the one thing that I should not do?
India is not so open on the male-female relationships.
Uh-huh.
It's not so common.
Yeah.
Just like way over here, we don't worry much over here what boy and girl is doing or young
Yeah.
people are doing here.
Yeah.
And over there, it's not so common. Boys and girls, they don't try to touch each other. And so it's not quite
So
open.
don't be seen
Yeah,
together. It's
right.
kind of, so in my culture, it's a girl just doesn't go and live on her own. And if you live on your own, you don't live with your boyfriend.
That is true.
You just never do that. And
Yeah.
but now, like you're saying, you know, like those things used to happen a lot. But now, as time is evolving and time is going, some people do it, but it's like, you know, their neighbors will be like, what are you doing? And, you know, that type of thing. And your parents are not
Yeah.
going to be happy.
Happy,
What are you
yes.
doing to us type
Yes.
of thing. Yeah.
It's so much social there that because being social, a lot of people interact with one person. And so people care, okay, what the other person is going to say about if my child is going to do this or that kind of thing. So kids don't leave parents easily, kind
Yeah.
of. It's not like that. They
Yeah.
don't go to live with their friends,
Yeah.
boyfriends
Yeah.
or girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's only marriage is a kind of barrier
Yeah.
there. Only when they get
They
married,
stay
only
with
then they
us,
usually go
yeah.
and stay
So
with them.
until you get married, you
Yeah,
don't.
so
Yeah.
that is a
leave
stage
them.
they have
Yeah.
kind of defined in the culture, I would say. And I mean, kids, those who are grown up in that culture, it's pretty much acceptable to them.
Yeah.
That
So
is
they're not trying to really
interesting.
go against it or protest against.
Okay, so quickly let's touch a little bit on religion. In as much as social etiquette and families are important in each and every culture, religion is a big part as well. So tell us a little bit about religion. Like, do you guys practice any religion?
Yes, we do. Like we go to Gurdwara. Mostly we practice Sikh religion, Sikhism.
Okay.
And we go to Gurdwara. We also go to temple though. It's not that we are so rigid or restricted. So we respect all the religions. And with friend we can go to church as well. So it's not like that we are so much
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
putting barriers on
Yeah.
ourselves. Not like that. So we go to Gurdwara kind of every week, every
Weekend.
Sunday. There is
Yeah.
that we do practice. We do the prayers. We sing the prayers.
Yeah.
Mahi is so little. She has been singing the prayers in the Gurdwara since she was 3 years old.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Mahi, that is
Yeah.
so good.
So it's good that they also get to know our culture,
Mm-hmm.
the way we are, so they can understand us better. It's not like that is the way I think they can also mix up easily with us and we can stay.
Yes.
Yeah, so they
Yes.
speak Punjabi, they know that this is our language, and yeah.
And you see, I think it's just important for somebody to believe in something.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's something that is higher than we are. And whatever it is that you choose to believe in something.
That is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we're still to come. We have food and we have games, but right after this. Welcome Back to Home is here. I'm still here with Amar and his wife, and we're still talking about the culture in India. So I'm gonna want to ask a little bit about babies. So when somebody is expecting a baby and we are missing our baby, he's gone. So
He's playing his games.
yeah, so we're gonna talk about babies. Like, tell us a little bit about what the tradition is around that.
When we are in the 7th month of the pregnancy, we call it a baby shower, and in India they call it a god bharai. So we call our family, friends, mom wear heavy costumes, heavy jewelry, and they deal as she's a princess of the day, and
that's nice.
she gets lots of good gifts. And few ladies comes and they do say something in the ear, like they just give you wishes, good wishes about the baby, and that's it. They just sing, dance, eating good food.
So they're wishing you well, they're bringing you gifts for your babies, and it's just a party to celebrate.
Yeah, not for the baby, for the mom actually, because in India they believe that before baby we can't buy any gift for the baby. Like here we go, we know that we having a boy or girl, and we grab the stuff from the stores, but in India, what I know, we can't buy the stuff
until the baby is born.
Yeah.
So when they're throwing the shower, the gifts that they're bringing, are they for the mom?
Yes.
I want to go to India. I want gifts when I'm having a baby.
Yeah, and the other thing is when baby born, from the dad's side, dad's mom or dad give dad's shirt, like when dad was baby.
Really?
Yeah, they keep it safe, and the baby wear those clothes. And
that
even my
fantastic.
daughter and son, when they born, I had Amardeep's sheet where he was sleeping, so I wrapped them in those sheets. I still have.
So precious.
Hopefully I will save it for my son and my daughter's babies when I will be grandma.
That is such a fantastic concept. It's so precious.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I really do love that. Okay, so let's talk weddings. You guys have colorful singing and dancing type of weddings. So tell us a little bit about how the process goes for a wedding.
Weddings is a really big project, honestly. Since a child is born, parents have been thinking of child's marriage, honestly. Whether it's a boy or girl. If it's a boy, definitely they think, okay, what party they're gonna throw, what kind of stuff, and they really think more really big.
Yes.
And for girls, usually parents, you keep talking, okay, the girl has to get married and has to go to a new home.
Yeah.
Kind of, I mean, but still they love love daughters a lot. And they raise as they do.
Yeah.
So when the time of marriage, I mean, the rituals start not exactly on marriage, but few months before the marriage actually. So they do kind of shagun, they call it shagun. So the girl's family go to boy's family. They shagun, they give kind of token money, or they give some fruits or some gifts, precious gifts.
So this is the girl's family or the boy's family?
The girl's family goes to boy's family's place.
Okay, that is different. In my culture, it's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah, so they give him gifts and all, and do the shagun ritual. And on boy's side, then it's again a good big event.
Yeah.
And marriage is like they have all their relatives on there, and then after the ritual is done, then a big bash of music and dancing.
Oh,
and,
yes.
So Bhangra is pretty common dancing. So they dance Bhangra and other ritual based on their religion dance. It's a regional dance. So they do that one, and once the marriage comes, the same thing again. The boy's family goes to girl's place now to marry the girl, and they get the girl back to her home. And now again, there are different religions in India. All religions follow slightly different way of doing that.
Okay.
Most common is the one which is shown as a Hindu religion, kind of the guy, the bride, the groom. He goes on a kind of horse.
Oh.
So you take that as horse, right? A pony or horse, and they go. He goes over there, sit on the top, like everybody can see him sitting so
see
high.
him, yeah.
Something special, a special guy.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing
So-
with the special garments.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of money on the dress.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Yeah.
common over here
Yeah.
as well. Then they go over there. Then when he's actually going on that, then there's kind of parade. It's kind of parade. There the peoples are walking behind and walking
Yes.
along, and
Dancing.
people are dancing on the music. There is a music band who are playing
That
different
is
music,
awesome.
and people are dancing. So it's good fun.
So it's a community type
Big
of
excitement.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people join that. All the relatives, even the social people, neighbors, and all those people. Those you know, you invite them to join, and
Yeah.
the girls' family host all of them there for their food and
Yeah.
all that. So they
Okay.
have nobody has
So
to
there's-
pay from their pocket.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So the families do it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's girls' family's expense to host boys'
I
family and all.
should have
the,
known that. I would have come
Yeah.
to get married in India so that we could stay there and we could tell our parents, this is the way they do it here. So you guys are paying for everything.
yeah, it is the way it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I know my parents told how it has been in 50, 60 or 100 years ago. The boys' family were used to stay for 7 days or 10 days at a girl's place. And they were hosting them to stay. They were paying all the expenses for their stay and their food and for that long.
10-day wedding.
Yes.
That is amazing. so I want to hear about this. So if you have family in other cities, all those families will come as well. And there's no limit to how many people can come to this wedding.
Usually they decide because the girl's family has to make some arrangement, right? How
Yeah.
many people are
Yeah.
coming, they have to arrange accordingly. So they just get in ballpark
Okay.
how many people are
Yeah.
coming.
And so the cooking for the food, would you go and hire a caterer or is it just the family members that are doing
No,
the
it's a
cooking?
catering. Yeah.
These days it's
Indian
catering. I mean,
catering.
the time has
Wow.
changed now.
Yeah.
But earlier, yeah, you
Yeah.
were right. Earlier, the way they were used to cook all their own kind of. They make homemade sweets and homemade food and all that earlier. But now, because
Yeah,
it's such a big event and
yeah.
the time is changing,
Changing,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
Yeah.
things are changing now.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, so then you go to her house, you get married and you pick her and you go back to your home after that?
Yes.
Okay, and so now if you are the oldest son and you were living with your parents, so does she come to that house where your parents are as well, or do you move to a different house?
Well, usually the girls stay in the same home.
In the same home.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. That is fantastic. That is so unique and so different. And I love that you shared it with us to such extent. Well, don't
thank
go away. We're still coming back with food and games. Welcome back to Home is Here. Today our guest country is India and we have fantastic food set here for us. Rubal, tell us a little bit about this.
This is a chana masala. I put some onions, tomato, garlic, and I just grind it. Then I baked it, boiled the chickpeas, and just bake it and make it delicious. I try my best.
Oh, it smells absolutely delicious. So is this a meal that you would usually eat like on its own, or would you add rice or anything like that?
Yeah,
to it?
you can add rice. You can eat with the chapati or
Okay,
naan,
uh-huh.
or we make a special puri.
Yeah?
Yeah, so chana masala goes with, I think, with everything.
Almost
yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's
almost
kind of like
everything,
a side dish that you can put chicken to it. I'm assuming you can
Yeah.
have chicken with it and rice, and I'm getting ideas. You can tell I'm getting ideas right now. Okay, so in India, tell us a little bit about what is the most important food of the day.
all three meals are important
Yeah.
for us.
Amazing, because in my country as well, it's all three.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and supper, but I don't usually eat breakfast.
Well,
I
especially
diverted.
the culture we are born, we have been using to eat pretty heavy food.
Yes.
Big pranthas, fried pranthas, just like breads. Those are fried ones, heavy ones.
Yeah, yeah.
In the morning, we start the day with that one. And it's okay. I mean, the parents, as long as you can digest it,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
So
You know what? In my culture too, from where I come from, we eat heavy food. When I came to Canada and I was working at my first job, one of my workmates was having a Caesar salad for lunch. I looked at her and I said, well, where's your other food? And she's like, what do you mean? This is my lunch. I'm like, no way that can be your lunch. Like, there has to be other food here that you're eating with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, do you find the ingredients like the chickpeas and the garlics and all the spices in the stores around
Yes,
here?
you can go to any Indian store. Even you can find out from Superstore too.
So are there any specific spices that you use for
You
this?
know, normally I don't, but there is specific, like it's a chana masala. If you go to
So it's actually all packaged and you just go to the store and look for chana masala?
Chana masala,
Okay,
yes.
and then you just put it in with
Yes,
your cooking.
yeah.
Interesting. Well, I am so ready to try this food. Don't go away. After this, we will be talking about games. Well, welcome back to Home is Here. If you're just joining us, we're about to try some of this fantastic chana masala. So you guys, are there any eating rituals that you have before you have your meal?
We try to pray before we really have a meal.
Okay.
So it's good to thank God for the meal that they're
Yeah.
offering.
Uh-huh.
So that's what usually we do, and
Okay.
then we eat it.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to eat. So we're going to do a short prayer, right? And then we
Sure.
can, okay.
Sure.
Let's
So
go for
just
it.
close your eyes,
Uh-huh.
and you can do internally the way
Okay.
you want to do, and then we will do the same.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay.
1, 2, start.
Yeah? Okay.
वाहिगुरु तेरा शुक्र है. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we are ready to try some of this chana masala. If you do try the recipe at home, be sure to send me those pictures, fisiani@cineama.com, and I will post them on our Facebook page as well as our website. But right now, we're going to try it. Okay, so just a forkful,
Yeah,
I guess.
that should work. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is amazing.
It is. This is my favorite dish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I understand why. Wow, this is fantastic.
Thank you.
I'll have another spoon.
Mm-hmm. So this is chickpeas in English over here. That's what we call it,
Yeah,
right?
chickpeas.
Yeah.
Are
and
there any special type of chickpeas, or can you just run to the store and buy just
Yeah,
any kind?
Yeah, any
You
kind
can-
of.
it's a-
yeah,
Any
it's
kind,
a
eh?
white. There is
Black as well.
ones too.
Mhm.
So this is white one.
This is the
Yeah.
white one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're pretty healthy. Good amount of fiber you can find in the
Yeah.
chickpeas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Well, don't go away. Right after this, we'll be talking about games. Thank you so much for joining us back for Home is Here. Right now, we're going to talk about sports and games. So tell us a little bit about sports in India. What's the most common sports?
Cricket is the most common there.
Cricket, eh?
Cricket, yes. Well, there are many indoor games as well. The one I'm ready right now, if you can play now, this is, I have 4 slips in my hand. So this
Okay.
is a 4-member game.
Uh-huh.
How it goes, this is known as Chor Sipahi,
Uh-huh.
or we also call it as Raja Bole Kaun Wazir.
Okay.
Raja Bole Kaun Wazir, Raja means king.
King.
Wazir is his minister next to him, who
Okay.
usually does the main job.
Okay.
And then the minister has to find out one who's a thief and
Okay.
one who's a cop.
One, so a thief and a cop.
Yes. So there are
Okay.
4 slips. One is king, one is minister, and one is cop,
Uh-huh.
and one is a thief.
Yes.
So we will throw these slips. Everybody will pick one slip.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what
So whatever slip you pick,
Yes.
that's what you are.
Yes, that's what
Okay.
you are. But the first person to speak is a king.
Uh-huh.
He will say, I'm the king, who's my minister?
Uh-huh.
And the minister will say, okay, I'm the minister. Then the king will order him, okay, find who's the cop among the two.
Uh-huh.
And
So
now,
you have to guess.
yes, you have to
Okay.
guess. So this game is actually,
It's a fun.
it's a fun game. So you need to recognize the people's attitude, their face expressions,
Yes,
and communication
it's kind
skills.
of like playing cards,
Yes,
eh? Yeah.
yes. So you identify who's by looking at their face and trying to see
Are they
guess.
sad that
Yes,
they are a
yes.
thief? Are they happy they're a cop?
Yes.
Okay.
So thief has the least point, cop has the next 2, and then the minister and king has the highest points.
Okay.
So after the play, if the minister has named it wrong,
Uh-huh.
he named cop as a thief, then the thief will be happy because he will exchange the slip with the minister.
Yeah.
So he get the second highest points.
The points, okay.
Right. So then we will, after the game one side is over, we will note down the paper on the points on the paper.
Okay.
And then we do few rounds of the game, and then at the end we will see, okay, who's the winner, who has the highest points.
Okay, so the titles have points.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
All right, so I'm ready to pick.
All right. So nobody will see what this is.
Okay.
But I'll make you take the first slip out of whichever you
All
like. You
right.
can pick one
Okay.
slip.
Just one.
Just one.
All right.
Let's see
there
what you
got
got. And you can get one. Why you can get another one. And I got one. So whomsoever is king need to announce.
I'm the king.
You need to check who's your minister now.
Who's my minister?
Me. I am Wazir.
Now you ask your Wazir, Raja bole kaun Wazir, and find the thief. Mahi say it.
Raja Malik Khan Wazir. Who's the thief?
You need to find who's the thief.
Yeah, I'm looking your faces.
I'm not looking at you.
I think Somar is a thief.
Me?
Yeah?
You're pretty much right. She knows me very well.
Wow, she knows you very well. You should be a happy man. Okay.
So now we will note down the points. So since I am the thief, so
And we have to exchange. No, sorry, I'm right.
you won it.
Yeah.
So Mahi got the highest points, which we think
Because
as
she's the king.
right.
Okay.
1,000 points, 800 points. You got 500
500
for
points.
doing nothing.
This is a good game. I
And I
wish
got
these
100
were
points.
dollars
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. So I'll note down the points and we can play a few more rounds and then
Yeah.
we'll see who's the winner.
I think let's play one more round.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get one. Give me one. Give me better one this time, please. I don't want to be thief
Okay,
again.
we're gonna wrap up very soon, so we're
Yeah.
gonna do
Give me one
quickly.
quickly. Give me one quickly. Thank you.
There. Mahi, give me a good one, please. All right.
You said give me a good one. Did you get a king one?
I'll just keep my smile so you people
I'm
don't
the
know.
king.
So you are the minister, I think. It says Wazir, W-A-Z.
Wazir, yes.
So you are the minister now. You need to find out who's the thief and who's the cop among both of us, me and Rubal.
You know what? You guys are my guests. I'm not about to point any one of you as thieves. So we are going to end this game here. I'm not pointing. But do try this game at home. And if you do, let us know how you find it on Facebook. Send us comments on our Facebook page and also on our website. Coming up after this, Rubal and Mahi are going to sing us a song. Welcome to our program today. If you're just joining us, we are all the way in Asia today, a country called India. Right now, Rubal and Mahi are going to sing us a song. So tell us a little bit about the song.
It's a husband grabs something for the wife,
Yeah.
and wife is very happy and start dancing
Oh,
and
yeah.
singing.
So it's a happy song.
Yeah, it's a happy song.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, take it away.
ਕਾਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦਾ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਨੇ ਆਂਦਾ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੁੰਮ ਚੁੰਮ ਰੱਖਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੱਬਾ ਪਾਰ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਾਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦਾ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਨੇ ਆਂਦਾ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੁੰਮ ਚੁੰਮ ਰੱਖਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੱਬਾ ਪਾਰ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਾਲਾ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਡੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਅੰਬਰੀ ਕਟਾਵਾ ਅੱਜ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਅੰਬਰੀ ਕਟਾਵਾ ਅੱਜ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਕਾਲਾ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਡੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਅੰਬਰੀ ਕਟਾਵਾ ਅੱਜ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਅੰਬਰੀ ਕਟਾਵਾ ਅੱਜ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਈਆਂ ਨੱਚਦੀਆਂ ਕੰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਕੰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਚੱਕਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੱਬਾਂ ਪਰ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੱਬਾਂ ਪਰ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੱਬਾਂ ਪਰ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਫਿਰਾਂ
Mahi, you have such a wonderful voice. You're very, very talented. You guys must be proud parents.
Oh, well, we thank God. Thank
Yeah. So does she sing anywhere else? Do you guys
Yes,
sing?
she-
Yes?
she sings in
Have
the
you guys been to
parties.
the Folklorama?
Yes.
Does she participate in Folklorama?
Yes, she does
That is
yeah.
absolutely amazing. Well, Thank you so very much for joining us for this episode of Home is Here. Be sure to join us again next week.